know exactly where they came from through radar technology.
All right.
And I do also understand.
Don't know what I'm going to do next, but actually, I may do a live tonight, but I'm going to be doing a double live, which sounds really weird. I'm going to try to do a live for Seekers of the Truth and Faith First at the same time. Don't know how this is going to work, but I might have to do the live for Faith First from my phone. Okay, I can do it. Okay. Because there is a specific video that I really want to cover, but I want to cover it for both channels, and I don't want to do just a video. I want it to be live. So, alright. I will take you guys on a garden tour. Well, garden tour. I will show you guys what I've been doing outside in a little bit. I'll be using my phone for that. Wanted to get on here and get really, hold on. Never mind. Part 8 out. Yeah, part 8. Actually, I have to add part 7 to the title of the last one that I did. No, wait, that was part 8. So this is part 9. This is actually from the Homestead Survival site. It's off from Pinterest. It's from the Homestead Beginning section of the homesteading board. And I just want to get right into this and get this out there. So 30 homesteading tips for beginners. Are you interested in homesteading but not sure where to start? If so, this post is for you. This video is for you. From finding the right land to choosing the right animals, we've got you covered with our list of 30 best homesteading tips for beginners. No two homesteading experiences will be exactly alike. However, these homesteading tips for beginners should give you the confidence you need to start your journey off on the right foot. All right. Number 1, start small and slow. The first and most important homesteading tip to follow is that you need to take things slow. Chances are, if you're like homesteaders, you're probably chomping at the bit to try everything out for yourself. I'm still in that mode, basically. Cattle, dozens of raised beds, a massive pile, an off-grid cabin that runs on solar power. However, if you try to do everything at once, you're not only going to run out of money pretty fast, but you're also going to get overwhelmed. And when you get overwhelmed, most of those projects are going to fail. Take it easy and do just one thing at a time. I'm going to focus on gardening, chickens, and probably 1 or 2 other fairly easy farm animals this year. I really want to get dairy goats, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. Because I still have a lot of work I have to do to set us up for it, and I don't want to set us up to fail. So, number 2, get up close and personal with your soil. No homestead can be a great homestead if it doesn't have good soil. Take a close look at your soil. It will support not only you, but all plant and animal life that exists on the homestead. Take the time to evaluate its composition, pH, and nutrient content, and strive to improve it as effectively and naturally as you can. Compost, which we'll discuss later, is your best friend. 3, pay attention to the climate. Also take a close look at the climate and weather patterns where you live. What is your growing zone? Ours is 5A. Without knowing this information, it will be hard to plan ahead for the rest of the year. 4, cut expenses. Before embarking on the homesteading lifestyle, take a close look at your budget and see if there's any unnecessary expenses that can be slashed. Pay for cable, get rid of it. Buy new clothes every few weeks, stop doing that. Wherever you can, trim some of the fat, do it. Go to Goodwill, go to Salvation Army, go to thrift stores, go to yard sales, garage sales, rummage sales, church sales, whatever. Why don't you take Nebula outside so she can be out there? Number 5, plan for some income. At the same time as you cut some expenses, you should also think carefully about how you can bring some extra money into your homestead coffers. If you're working a second job outside of the home, then you might not need this income, but it's a good idea to plan for a source just in case. I'm going to try to make some signs and get them out there for eggs and for the store. Can you sell eggs? Tutor local children. Start a blog. Think about your skills and what you'd like to do. And consider whether you might not be able to monetize those skills. Number 6, forget about aesthetics. We all want our house and garden to look good. However, if your main goal is self-sufficiency, you need to let go of the vanity and stop caring about how things look. If they're functional, that's all that matters. Number 7, keep a good perspective. As a homesteader, you're going to fail. Not a matter of if, but of when. To be successful, you need to find a way to roll with the punches and learn from your failures and mistakes, not be defeated by them. I'm still failing at things. I'm still learning. We're still learning. Like our cherry trees. I don't have that one down yet, and I think I'm going to look that up in the gardening and probably do a video on it and see if I can learn something. Get down. Get down. Get off the table. Bad. 8, consider the layout. Planning is everything when it comes to a successful homestead. Before you start a single project, take the time to plan the layout of your homestead. Where will the barns go? Your gardens? Where will you be getting water and electricity from? I still have to figure that water thing out. Number 9, focus on calorie crops. In your garden, focus on growing high-calorie crops that store through the winter months. Okay. I'm trying to work with what I have right now. I don't have seed potatoes. I could probably get some today. But I'm trying to work with what I have. And we do need more garden space. Some of the most calorie and nutrient-dense crops you can grow to give you more bang for your buck include barley, beans, carrots, corn. Seriously? Oh my gosh, that cat is annoying. Char! Stop it! Go somewhere else. Dang it. Cat is one of the worst cats I've ever seen in meat. Alright, start this over. Barley, beans, carrots, corn. Right, I do have beans. I have quite a few planted already. I haven't gotten carrots planted yet. No corn yet. I don't have an area for it yet. I will get there. Oats, peas. I don't have barley or oats. We do have peas planted. I need to get potatoes. Winter squash and winter wheat. I have lots of squash. I don't have any planted yet, but I will. Number 10. Research before you buy. Don't buy anything before you take the time to research it. Whether it's a new type of livestock or a new appliance for the kitchen, make sure you put the time into doing some research so you can make sure it's necessary in the first place and a good fit for your homestead. 11. Start a kitchen compost. A kitchen compost will give you a place to discard all of your kitchen scraps from veggie scraps to coffee grounds and turn it into nutrient-rich soil. Compost can be used to fertilize your plants and improve the soil composition in your garden. 12. Diversity is the key. No strong homestead ever relied on just a single crop. For you to be self-sufficient, take a look at what your family currently eats and come up with a list of plants to grow and animals to raise that will meet those dietary needs. That's what I'm working on. I really do want the raw milk. YouTube can bite me on that. I'm not monetized, so they can bite me. Anyway, but I have to be able to take care of the dairy goat. I don't have the means for a dairy cow. at the moment. That's money that I don't have. I really got to work on that part of it before anything else. So, yeah. Food. I'm really trying to focus on the gardening and fruit trees. I need to get the fruit trees. I'm really going to try to get a job in some type of homesteading field. Or what? I might go out to G farms. All right. 13. Start your own seeds. Save money on nursery plants. Start your own seeds indoors. You can sell the extras to friends and neighbors. I got to get this started. It's supposed to get cold again tonight. It really sucks. It's supposed to get down in the 30s tonight, which is really stupid. I might have to throw that black plastic over the garden or the strawberry plants. 14. Learn plant identification. As a homesteader, you need to be able to identify the plants that are growing in your garden. That's pretty obvious. However, you also need to be able to identify things like weeds, toxic plants, and mushrooms too. A lot of the weeds are edible food, like dandelion, chicory, chickweed, cleavers, purple nettle, stinging nettle. A lot, it's medicinal. Even burdock, the burdock root is medicinal. So, 15. Store things wisely. Store your tools and other equipment properly. Be obsessive about cleaning and maintaining your gear. We're working on that, especially him. Otherwise, you're going to find that you have to replace them, something that is incredibly costly. 16. Invest in a greenhouse or a hoop house. I am going to be starting to work on the greenhouse very soon. I'm hoping I can get the materials, the rest of the materials that I need to build it this weekend. I need the plastic. I need the PVC pipe. I might see if there's, I got to figure that one out. The PVC is probably going to be a lot cheaper than the wood. And I need screws and some kind of bracket and hinges. I need to make a list. For year-round gardening and self-sufficiency, consider investing in a hoop house or a greenhouse. Getting the materials is going to be way less than it would have been to have spent $300 and some on the greenhouse, even though I'm not getting one anyway. For still a structure for our store. I think it would be better than the trailer because the trailer's in bad shape. The back of it, the front of it's still okay. I need to get materials to fix that. 17. Enlist the kids. If you have kids, encourage them to get involved in the homestead. Best thing you could ever do for them. Come up with a list of age-appropriate chores so they can pull their weight. 18. Rethink your grocery list. What items on your grocery list do you actually need to buy? If you're buying any store-bought processed snacks, you can probably make those yourself at home. Bake your own bread, grow your own vegetables, raise your own meat. You can do just about everything for yourself at home, and that is true. I have to do a lot of stuff. There's so much time in the day. I have so many things to do. I've got to prioritize what I need to do. I've got to get my desk cleaned off. That's a must. Got to work out in the garden. I really need to get that done so I can work on more garden space because we need more garden space. I might even have to try to do an in-ground garden. I don't know. All right. Number 19. Get good at food preservation. I'm pretty good with water bath canning. I need to learn pressure canning better. I want to go into fermentation. Because fermentation is your best option because you're eating live food and you're getting all the nutrients and benefits from your food. So, Whether you're interested in canning, fermenting, or freezing the goods you harvest, make sure you have multiple methods of food preservation under your belt so you can produce and store enough food to last you through the winter. 20. Build strong fences. Don't waste time chasing pigs all over the county. Make sure your fences are strong and sturdy regardless of the type of animals you have. Even if you have to pay a bit extra to make sure the fences are secure, it's worth it. One of the reasons why I haven't gotten any bigger animals yet, even though we had the money. 21. Learn to butcher your animals. Your own animals. It might be unpleasant, but if you eat meat, you can have a self-sufficient homestead. You can't have a self-sufficient homestead until you learn how to slaughter and process your own livestock. Something I haven't really learned how to do, but my stomach has gotten kind of weird, so I don't know. I'm going to research it and see. Remember, I keep talking about research. It's so important. 22. Make the most of weeds. Weeds are the nemesis of most gardeners, but they don't have to be. Quit mowing your lawn and see if there are ways you can convert more of your unused lawn into an edible growing space. And consider harvesting some in your cooking. And they have quite a few. Plantain is another one. All right, 23. Stock up on essentials. Make sure your homestead is well supplied with everything you need, from medical supplies to toiletries, dry goods to emergency gear like batteries and flashlights. 24. Grow indoors. Even if you live in a city, homesteading is still possible. Start by growing some vegetables and herbs indoors in container gardening. 25. Produce your own animal feed. Can you grow your own animal feed? Although it takes a bit more space to do this, it's a great way to be self-sufficient and reduce your reliance on the outside world. You can even grow a simple tray of microgreens in your basement to feed your chickens. Every little bit helps. And I am going to try to find that space to do a chicken garden for them. 26. Prepare for emergencies. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Make sure you have systems in place so that you're cared for in an emergency, from backup power sources to snow removal plans. Make sure you know what to do in a crisis. 27. Set up automated systems. What tasks on your homestead end up taking the most amount of work? Once you get rolling, consider these tasks and see if you can find ways to automate them. Are you sick of feeding the pigs morning and night? Build an automated feeder or automated water so they can help themselves. Nice. Don't want to lock the chickens into the coop at night and let them out in the morning? You can install an automatic coop door opener. Get creative. You'll save a ton of time. 28. Learn to forage. Foraging is a great way to fill in gaps in your diet without taking up more space for a garden or livestock. Hunting is technically a type of foraging too, but you can also look in the wild for things like flowers, weeds, and even mushrooms. Make sure you know how to identify these, though. 29. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. The 3 R's of homesteading. Try not to throw anything away. Reduce what you buy, but for what you already own, think about whether it can be reused or recycled or upcycled on the homestead. The palette craze of late gives a nod to just how easy it is to reuse the items around your home. 30. Ask for help. Finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether you're part of a larger homesteading community in your area or you join a few homesteading groups online, take the time to learn and ask for help when it's needed. Just because you're asking for help, it doesn't mean that you aren't self-sufficient. How do I prepare for homesteading? Learning as much as you can before you set off on your own is the best thing you can do if you want to be self-sufficient. If you're thinking of homesteading, there are a few things to take into consideration before getting started. The tips we shared should help get you started on the right track, or on the right foot. Now it's up to you to put in the work and make your dream of self-reliance a reality. And there you go, 30 homesteading tips for beginners. And I'm going to get off from here, and I will definitely get this up here today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep an eye on your subscriptions. Click on that notification bell. Click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. Welcome to the new subscriber. Please let me know if you're interested in the new subscriber package, which is a hand-painted t-shirt and a hand-painted glass mug. All I got to do is leave a comment and say, yeah, I'm interested in the new subscriber package. Let me know, and I will get with you. Like and share the videos. Share them on all your platforms. Get this information out there. He's better. Lock that door. For a minute, I didn't think the door was shut all the way. I was just panicking for a second. I'm like, no. All right. Like and share the videos. Get them out there. Share them with everybody. Everybody you know on all your platforms. If you haven't started to get prepared, started to prep, do that. Buy rice, dry beans, dry lentils, dry peas, dry soup bean mix, non-perishables. I hate the thought of canned fruits and canned veggies. They're totally dead food. There's nothing in them except sodium that can rot your heart, kill your system. You won't starve, but it's not going to do anything for you. So, if you have a way to get canned fruits and vegetables, home canned, choose that over store bought canned fruits and vegetables. Start to prep something. Flour, especially buy flour. Put it in Mylar bags. You can dry can it. Buy flour. Because pretty soon the prices are going to go way up on that, and or it's going to get to where we can't buy it. I'm going to look into getting winter wheat berries and spring wheat berries in a grain mill so I can do my own. And I'm going to start buying einkorn flour. Buy flour. Do your preps, do your chores, do your research, start your garden, start your homestead, get this stuff going. Have fun with your family. Make sure you don't need electricity for that. Get used to that. Stop relying on it. And do more research. Get your homesteads going. Get this stuff on the road. All right. I will see you guys on the next video. And I will definitely do one outside. So I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.